Like they're delicious. You taste the flavor, but at the end when you're like done eating it or swallowing it, that's when you taste the spice. Hey guys, it's Pete, and today we're going to be showing you how to make some Chipotle chicken enchiladas. Some of the ingredients you're going to be needing today are going to be a can of Chipotles, a can of media crema, some white or yellow tortillas, corn tortillas, whichever you prefer, some shredded chicken. This is already cooked and I already shredded it on the side to have it ready. A bag of mozzarella cheese, 3 tomatoes, but we'll probably be just using 2, an onion, and some garlic. We're going to start off by cooking the sauce or prepping the sauce. You're going to go ahead and take 4 garlic cloves, 2 tomatoes that you're going to go ahead and cut in half. And these have already been washed, and half an onion. Don't forget to take the peel off the onion. This one too. And I have a pot or a little saucepan about halfway with water that it's boiling. I'm gonna go and dump all that in there. And don't forget to add a little bit of salt to your liking. I'm going to put probably like 2 pinchfuls of it. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and let that boil. So I went ahead and took these off the stove. They boiled for about 15 to 20 minutes. You just want them tender enough where you can go ahead and kind of poke a fork through it easily. That way they just liquefy faster and easier in the blender. Before I put anything in the blender, I'm gonna add a little bit of the water from here to the blender, maybe 3 spoons full. There we go. The purpose of me adding the water here is so when I add the pepper, which you're gonna need, and some salt, doesn't stick to the bottom of the blender. That's the way I look at it. You know, if you don't want to do that stuff, that's perfectly fine. We're gonna go ahead and add the pepper and the salt. Right now, you're gonna add the whole can of the media crema. Make sure you shake it and get it all, you know, liquefied so nothing sticks to it. And you're gonna add the chipotles. I'm gonna start off with 3 of them and liquefy it and then kind of just do a little taste test. We Mexicans like to have, or most Mexicans, not like my babe, like to have a lot of the spicy foods. He doesn't like it so much, so I'm gonna find the middle ground where it's spicy enough that's enjoyable, but not too spicy where you're not gonna wanna eat it. So we're gonna go ahead and put all that in here. I'm gonna add like about a spoonful of salt. And then the pepper, half a spoon, the can of media crema, and then we're going to go ahead and add the tomatoes, onions, and garlic that are all nice and tender and boiled. Good. Get these little garlics out of here. And last but not least, our chipotles. I'm gonna put like the biggest ones I can find first. That way I don't have to add any more than likely. I don't know what it is, guys. Like when I smell the chipotles, they're so good. I could just eat them with a spoon, to be honest. And we're gonna go ahead and blend all of this together and then do a taste test afterwards. On. Do a little taste test of this sauce. I want it to like splatter over. I think it's good. I might have maybe just done with 2 chipotles, these. but it's gonna be enjoyable anyways. So maybe start off with 2, guys. And that's it for the sauce. So right now we're gonna go ahead and fry our tortillas. I'm gonna add some canola oil here to the pan. Right now the pan is warming up. It's gonna be about medium high. And definitely wanna be generous enough so that way you don't have to be constantly adding more oil to your pan. Make sure you coat it all the way around and then just let it start sizzling. Okay guys, so I'm gonna just be making enough for me and my babe. I counted 8 tortillas for now, 4 and 4. We're gonna go ahead and put the tortilla in the pan. You don't want it to get too crispy. You don't want a tostada because you're gonna end up having to roll them up and add the chicken and then put them in the sauce. So you just want them lightly toasted, I guess. And you hear the sizzle. And there they go, the little bubbles. Probably about a couple seconds on each side. There you go. There you go. Now they're bathing in there. I'm gonna use the tongs instead. Oh man. That's what you don't want, guys, to break. So just let it do its own thing. The tortillas are a little defective, guys, so I'm doing it with my fingers instead of the tongs. Slightly coat them in there and then take it off. That way they don't break off. Let it drip a few seconds and then move on to the next one. Be careful not to burn your fingers. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take the tortillas out of the way because I'm gonna take off this pan where we had the oil and put the bigger pan where we're gonna be actually cooking the sauce and the enchiladas once they're rolled up. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the temperature at medium and add the sauce to the pan. Just go ahead and add all the sauce into the pan. We're gonna go ahead and let that simmer while we roll up the enchiladas. So you're gonna go ahead and take your lightly oiled tortilla, grab some chicken. Start off with a little bit at first. You don't want it to be too overstuffed. I think that should be a good amount. And then you're gonna go ahead and roll it up. There we go. Take another one, add some more chicken to it. Maybe I'll add a little bit more because I don't want to be stingy. It's funny how you can make so many different types of enchiladas with chicken, with beef, with different sauces, chipotle, you know, the traditional enchilada sauce in a can, which I like a lot with ground beef and the yellow cheese. I think those must have to be my favorite ones, but these are something new that we wanted to try out. As Mexicans, you can make so many things with tortillas, whether they're corn or flour. I'm gonna try to have my mom come on here, guys, and show us how to make fresh, from scratch, flour tortillas. I'm just need to find her in a good mood to agree to it. She doesn't like being on camera. Now that the sauce is nice and warm, we're gonna go and add in our enchilada rolls. One at a time, slowly. Push it over here. We're gonna add all of them in here, or as many as we can. Now that you have all your enchiladas in here, you're gonna slowly drown it with the rest of the sauce. Pour it over here and make sure you cover it all, every single one of them up with the sauce. Eric did do a taste test and he said it's spicy, so next time I will only do one chipotle at a time. You're gonna go ahead and leave the temperature very low, the lowest possible as you can, and you're gonna go ahead and add the mozzarella cheese on top of it, then cover it up with the saucepan. We are very much fans of cheese here, so we're gonna go ahead and cover it and be generous with the mozzarella cheese on top. And I do mean generous. Like the whole bag. One more, just because. Make sure all your enchiladas have a good amount of cheese on top of them. I'm gonna go ahead and cover that up with the saucepan. We're gonna go ahead and let that cook on medium to low heat, covered, until all the cheese melts and the enchiladas go ahead and finish cooking on there. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and cook some rice to accompany the enchiladas. And they're ready, guys. They smell super, super yummy and look super yummy. I can't tilt it anymore because I don't want it to tip over. So we're going to go and do a taste test, guys. I'm going to serve myself a little plate here. On the side, I'm going to go ahead and do 2 enchiladas. Ooh, yummy. And a little bit of some Mexican rice. Here it is, nice and steaming hot. The Mexican rice and our enchiladas. Okay, 1, 2. Got a good size bite here with a lot of sauce. I'm gonna try it out. It's so hot. Damn, the plate's hot. Okay, I did say it was, well, I'm looking at my video because I'm like, ugh. It was a lot spicier when I tasted the sauce when we were cooking it. But I think because it's saturated into the chicken and absorbed and all the cheese, it's like the spice hits you at the very end. But regardless, a little tip, don't add so many chipotles. Start off with 1, maybe 2, and that's it. And then kind of go from there. But honestly, in my personal opinion, they're not too spicy. They're just like enough. You'll probably get really enchilado after you're done. And like, but right off the bat, they're just really, really delicious. Oh my goodness. Now let's try it with some rice. Let's see. Hey guys. Blow on it. Wait. Like, they're delicious. You taste the flavor. But at the end, when you're like done eating it or swallowing it, that's when you taste the spice, I think.
Man, they're so good.
With a little bit of rice?
The rice, yeah. The rice is so good.
Super good, guys. Oh my goodness. So this is my first time ever cooking these Chipotle enchiladas. But overall, in the end, they tasted really good. And yeah, I definitely think these were worth the try. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. I want to make sure I finish my plate. But before I do, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the like for this video. And don't forget to click the bell to get a notification every time we upload a new video. Hope you guys try this out. Enjoy, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.